Hi, I'm thinking, and I just wanna give some advice and some help to anyone who has been a target and has been harassed or slandered over having different viewpoints or opinions on, or even told the truth about an actual thing or topic or something that is going on right now in the present time or me. So yeah, I understand how hard it is to be a victim, and yeah, I've been the victim for many incidents. Just even stating my views on what I believe in, what I don't believe in, and but I have no offense against other people. I respect their decision on what they believe in or what they do about it, as long as not they're forcing their ideals or their opinions on other people. So I dealt with the situations like where people are like targeting me and slandering me for accusing me for being a racist or homophobic or some other and a whole bunch of other accusations. Uh, the recent years first I had to deal with like Black Lives Matter people were what was that or corrupt organization. The people were saying they acting like they support black people, but they actually don't really care about black people. And basically, anyone who supports Black Lives Matter, they would appreciate. But if you don't support Black Lives Matter, and they will call anyone out that doesn't support it are racist, although you're technically not being a racist. And if you actually do support black people, and you don't need to support Black Lives Matter to show you support, because there are people who support all races out there. The whites, the blacks, the Asians, the Latinos, the Hispanics, and Muslims, and other races out there. And I've been called a racist by a lot of people, and the people have slandered me for that. And unfortunately, yeah, no, I had lost some ties with some people that I would like very like friendly with. And the thing is, with uh, although I never explained that Black Lives Matter doesn't care about black people, which was true, and I said I do not support Black Lives Matter, and I did not enforce it on other people that you should. So I just thought that you should be aware that they don't. And I never said you. Uh, but some people took it the wrong way and ended up targeting and slandering me for and making false assumptions and calling me just racist every single time. And then another incident was the LGBT, and it was mostly against transgender people, mostly because they are stealing the opportunity of from a woman. Um, No, originally I don't hate LGBT people as long as they're not enforcing their ideals on other people, and they just want to act like regular, accepted as regular people. And I am friends with some people who are LGBT, some people who are lesbian, some people who are gay, and they're nice people. And bisexual, yeah, they're nice and and as long as they show respect to me, I respect them back. Because that's how people should treat each other. Like treat each other the way you want to be treated. But some transgender people have been very rude to me, and like one person who would like I didn't know she changed her gender to male, and she never said it. So yeah, and then she turned to an he, and one time we were arguing about time, and I was actually correct, and without knowing it, I just said her birth name, and she went all angry at me, and well, if you well, the thing is, if you want to change your gender, at least tell the people that your name is now something else, which should be a mental note. Some people should remember if you're going to change your gender. And I never hated that person. Yeah, so he is yeah, that's fine until yeah, I just talked about some other LGBT stuff and about transgender people stealing opportunities from women, which actually is actually happening. Like I talked about the Olympics, how recently where some Australian person who changed his gender to a female and stole the opportunity from women who worked hard to make it to the Olympics, and then stole the opportunity from them. And some LGBT supporters came at me, and then there was another time when I was talking about LGBT, and on YouTube, I had been harassed by someone who is from the LGBT community, and it just said, I don't know, I'm not with the LGBT people thing. As long as they respect me, that's what I said. But they don't. Some people, it's all just take it too far, and it's all about themselves. And I mean, I respect LGBT people, but as long as they don't think too highly of themselves, because the person who changed her gender to that person and some other people have always acted like they are highly of themselves, even if before they change their gender, or and it's always about themselves. And they people need to understand, if you're gonna like act too highly of themselves, they shouldn't. So so these people who think too highly of themselves, who are LGBT, they always throw the homophobic word, which homophobia is not a phobia, and I keep telling them that. And I even explained in the video that homophobia is no, that's not a phobia, and I explained in the video that I made that actual phobias, which is you are scared of something, or a feeling, or an item, or a situation, like arachnophobia, or hydrophobia, or xenophobia, or scared of a certain race. And also, there was that rainbow poppy, which actually someone actually made one, and but was forced to stop. And I was talking about that, and some people were like calling me, out, and calling me, calling me, out, and calling me, 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 calling And people even went off topic and slandering me for all human, and I even said even though I literally said the same thing on social media, that other people that they actually know, but in person, but and I kept asking, why are you always targeting me when you know this other person? And why don't you do it to the other person? And there's always they always drop the you're the only one on the contact list on social media, and they were the ones who were always were slandering me, and slandering is basically making false assumptions about someone that is not true. So every year since it was always the same people, and then some people would just end up jumping in and siding with the other people and trying to bring me down. Because some people are not satisfied until they win the situation, and they make the other people lose and make them like themselves feel good, and the victim feel bad. And the unfortunate thing was I had lack of support. Even though I had some close people, even though they didn't interact with them much, but they were always nice to me, and even they pointed out the same logic, and also pointed, why are you targeting Saint Kim? Because if he's different, or he's telling the truth, and and of course also pointing that you're targeting someone is not something you shouldn't be doing, and yeah, especially also slandering, which anyone could, like, it could, the victim could be for any reason, whether it's their gender or whether it's their race or their beliefs or yeah, or their differences. And also another one was politics. Well, mostly U.S. politics, because Canada is in ties in U.S. all the time, and U.S. always brings Canada into their corrupt politics, and it had to do with that Donald Trump or Joe Biden thing, and basically, if you said I don't like Joe Biden, they would right right away assume that you're a Trump supporter, or if you're in Canada, they would think that you like Trump. And then I did say I don't like either of them. You can't make me choose between a bad guy and another bad guy, and which Donald Trump and Joe Biden have also have their more of their wrongs than rights. And I even had to talk to that you could also stay neutral in a situation like that, or you can not even choose and want to stay out of it. Some people are making you choose, or you support this, or you side with this, and if you don't support this or side with this, you're a bad guy, or yeah, they will even drop swear words at you. They will and they will make false slander you, and they will target you, they will harass you physically or verbally, cyber, or maybe a mix of all three. and generally even what you like talk about other topics. If you don't side with support this, or if you like say a bad things about this, or point out this thing, whether if it's other topics that aren't about like certain groups or politics or yeah. Or another countries or certain people from certain countries, they will targeting and slandering, and yeah, it always happens. And yeah, and I just wanted to point out that over the years, as a target and a victim, these I just want to like say that point some stuff out, and I learned some stuff over the years. So the best thing you could do is yeah, first, if it's in person, uh, cut them out of your life. Ignore them. And yeah, and if they tell them their friends that the bad things about you, like spread rumors that aren't true, yeah, yeah, always report it in some way. Although it may not always work. Sometimes if it's their race, or maybe their opposite gender of you, or they play the innocent card and fake tears. Yeah, they might well win sometimes, but try and report it. But if they go physical on you, always report it to the cops. And if, if possible, take it to court. If that opportunity comes, then So if it's but it's also you could always contact people who are close to you, and seek help through there, and always seek opportunity to get help, and be a better person, and show them that you are the better person than them, and make them feel bad about it for what they have said to you, so they eventually learn their lesson. So if it's verbally, of course, do the same thing, report it, seek help, and make sure they're what the rumors they spread are true, and yeah, show them that you're the better person. If it's cyber, the best thing you can do is block them and anyone else who sides with them. Because if you're behind the, you're practically behind the screen. So if you're watching this, yeah, you're behind the screen, and people are known to be on the screen. They can think they can say anything about a person in a negative way, and the best thing is you can block them. And if any other friends or allies try to come at you, also block them too. So that way you can prevent yourself to get to be a victim, and And also report any if there is any hate comments. Yeah, always report these, and how, which can also eventually lead to their account being getting terminated if they do also do it to other people, and and report for harassment or other stuff or bullying. You can do that on many social media apps, like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and it works. Another option is also seek help, and trying to get a lot of talk to and need some people. You can do this online. That people who are you close to, and always you trustable people, and also in person. You can also talk about it, and therapy can also work, but but make sure who you're talking to, because some people will end up instead of blaming, oh, why did you start? You started it, or they'll drop that excuse, and yeah. So sometimes the family may not help, as in my experience. So the best option could be your family, friends, or friends you're close to, or maybe someone you're in a relationship with. And unfortunately, this happens more often online, because it's easier to target people that way. And from what I have seen, and especially after like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, people used to do this on Sarara, although not sure if that app is active anymore. And there's definitely other apps out there where people might maybe targeting and slandering other people, or bullying them or harassing them in any other form. And all my also other one is which applies to all. Don't let your back down, let your guard down, because and be careful who you trust, because some people they are two-faced. So sometimes they can they are like supportive to you, and sometimes they're try to talk negative to you, and not support you. So yeah, just be aware of that. Oh, if you have ever been targeted or slandered in person or online, you can reach out me at darkskiesworld at gmail.com, and talk so I can talk about you, about what your areas, or you can send me a video about it. Not too short, not too long. Because no one deserves to be targeted and slandered. Uh, or bullied in any other form: physical, verbal, cyber, or any mix of three. Stay safe, folks, and be careful. Well, be aware of who you're close with and who you're not close with.